everyone, it's Angela from Prettify Your Life, and today I'm going to work on a Halloween craft project. I'm going to make a You've Been Booed sign for my daughter to give to a friend to put on their locker when she gives them a boo gift. So if you're one of my friends watching, and it might be your daughter, don't tell who it is. So let's see if they can have some fun at school with this. I just thought it might be kind of a good, interesting take on the booing your neighbor. How about booing your classmate and for their locker? I thought that might be fun. So let's get started. I got these Recollection chalkboards at Michael's, and I'm gonna paint the outside first. So let's get started. So I got this out, and I was thinking, ugh, that's gonna be not so fun to get like orange paint right there. I know I'm gonna get it on the chalkboard. So call me crazy, but I am popping this sucker right out like that so that I can paint, and then I'm just gonna glue it back on. I think that'll be just easier than yeah, trying to get in there. So sometimes you've got to take it apart and put it back together. Okay, while the frame is drying, I created the little sentence, "You've been booed," out of vellum. I thought about writing it with my chalkboard marker, but I get a little antsy with my handwriting. And I thought I would just use vellum. And then, you know, it could be taken off and you can write something else if you wanted, even though I'm gluing a pumpkin on it, but whatever. Anyway, you get the gist. I wanted to use vellum instead of my handwriting. So I created this in my Silhouette. This is the Witched font, kind of like the Bewitched font, but it's called Witched. And I'm gonna use my transfer tape and apply it to the chalkboards. Okay, I just love it when a plan comes together. I've applied the vellum, and it looks kind of, you know, it looks like writing, and that's what I like. And now I'm going to hot glue the little pumpkin because I wanted to place that in there for another O. I made this with the Mod Podge melts and a Martha Stewart clay silicone mold. I think I got the Martha Stewart clay silicone mold off of QVC because they're kind of hard to find. I painted it with acrylic paint. This is Anita's, which is really not my favorite paint, but it was what was there. I didn't want to have to go to the store for orange paint. Anita's Mandarin, okay? And then just some brown paint. And then I spray painted the pumpkin with Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch Ultra Cover 2x coverage clear gloss coat, and it took it really well, so it made it really shiny. I'm super excited about this project. It's one of those little projects that just makes you happy. So let's get the frame glued back on as well as the pumpkin. Okay, now that I've got this ready to go, I'm going to glue this back on here. I'm gonna have to just gonna take the glue and go all the way around the edge. Okay, now that I got that glued on, I'm going to glue my little pumpkin on. Just like that. Perfect. Now, I made a little bow out of some chevron ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to, I think, glue that on right about there. Okay, now that I've done that, I've got some of these candy corn that I got at Michael's, And I think I'm just going to pop one of these off, and let's see, I think I like that. So I'm just going to hot glue that onto the center, and then we'll be done. Okay, as you can see, I've added a bow with some cute chevron ribbon, and I glued on the pumpkin, and I glued on some, I believe it's Recollections, little candy corn I got from Michael's. But if you already noticed, yes, I did notice, it shouldn't say you've been booed, it should say I've been booed. So what I'm going to do is just peel the vinyl off, and I've already cut out some, the correct word, I've been booed, and I'm going to reapply that. So yeah, silly mistake, but I'm glad I caught it before I gave it as a gift. Okay, now I have printed out the instructions for the boo bag. A lot of you are probably familiar. It just says, you've been booed, enjoy your treats, make another copy of this and a boo sign, and pass along a bag of treats with all the instructions to another person who hasn't been booed. And once again, these are going to kids in middle school for their lockers. I thought it's kind of a fun take on the neighborhood boo. Why not boo your locker mates? So now I'm going to just kind of put this card together. I was given this new extreme high performance adhesive by Tombow to try. So I am going to give it a whirl, but first I wanted to do a decorative edge on the bottom of this, and I'm going to try. I don't think I can do, I'm sorry, this is going to have to be upside down a little bit. I'll try to do it on the side. This is the Martha Stewart Spider Web Punch. Her edge punches are really pretty cool. So I'm just going to start right here and line it up and punch it down like this. And then you just line up the picture here. Oops, sorry. What you do is you line up, it's my cuckoo clock. There you go. Okay, there we go. You just line up the design on this right here. You line the punched part up with the design so that it's one continuous punch. And make sure you've got it nice and lined up. And then just, it's hard to do upside down, but see how it comes out in one continuous strand. So I'm just gonna finish this up. See how cute that is? I love that. Just adds a little something. Okay, now we're ready to glue this down. I'm gonna use the Extreme Adhesive Permanent by Tombow. So flip it over here. I tend to use a lot of adhesive. What I like about this adhesive is it goes on very smooth. It's really nice. So I want to thank Tombow for sending this to me and letting me try it. So now I'm just going to line it up and press it down. I just love how that looks. That's so cute. I love the punch there. And that adhesive is really strong. That's a good adhesive. I really like that. So I definitely recommend this. Now I'm going to just embellish this with some more little candy corns, and we'll put all the boo bag together. Okay, to finish up this boo bag, I keep these clear cellophane bags around at all times. I need those quite often, and you can get them specifically in the like the Wilton aisle of your craft stores. Sometimes like the wrapping aisle as well. What my daughter's kind of got a few things for my daughter's little friend, and she likes Skittles, so we got her a little Halloween Skittles, and she loves gum, so we got her the bubble tape in the Halloween design. And gummies are always popular. I really can't stand gummies, but they're popular with my kids, and so we got some little gummy rings. And then bows are big with the girls, and especially chevron. And I found this super cute chevron bow this weekend, so I thought that would be cute. So we're going to put it all together, and we're going to just package it all up really cute. Okay, all I have left to do is put some magnets on the back of this. I am out of the really strong magnets because the magnet tape just does not work in my opinion. But I packaged her treats up and punched a hole in the card and just put the coordinating chevron ribbon through there and tied a cute little bow and made some little dovetails at the bottom. And so that's pretty much it. I can't wait to see what my daughter says about kind of sneaking over there real quick before school starts and putting the little I've been booed sign on her locker and getting these treats to her. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I hope the girls have fun with it. Just something something to, you know, bless your little friends with. So I hope that inspires you to do something fun for your neighbors or for your friends or your kids' friends. Thanks a lot.